Most people die slowly without realizing it, not from disease, but from what they don't do at 9 a.m. That's the hour when your body begs for help, when your cells are ready to heal, to restart, to live again. But instead, we reach for caffeine, for stress, for rush, and we silence that call. And every time we do, a little part of us shuts down, quietly, invisibly. This is the truth no doctor will tell you. Your life doesn't end one day. It ends one morning at a time. They say death comes quietly, but for most of us, it starts every morning. Not with a heart attack or an accident, but with something far more ordinary, skipping the one thing your body begs for at 9 a.m. You wake up, rush to your phone, sip coffee, maybe nibble on a slice of bread, and you think you've started your day. But inside, your body is already panicking. Your cells are gasping for oxygen. Your metabolism is stuck in last night's fog, and your organs are desperately trying to wake up without the fuel they were designed to receive. That's the first minute of decay. Invisible, silent, but very real. Think of it like this. Your body is a temple built from billions of living bricks. Every morning, those bricks need repair. And at exactly 9 a.m., nature programmed a signal in the perfect time to trigger cellular renewal. But what happens when that moment passes and you give your body nothing but caffeine and stress? The repair switches off. The cells begin to die a little earlier, your skin loses its light, your hair weakens, your gut slows down, and your mind, your sharpness, your calm, fades just a bit more each day. You don't feel it immediately, but it's happening, quietly like a machine rusting from the inside. Look around at people rushing through their mornings. Their faces look dull, their energy drained before noon. That isn't just tiredness, it's biological exhaustion, the price of ignoring the body's morning code. The truth is, our ancestors never skipped the morning meal that triggered survival. In every ancient culture, the morning wasn't just about food, it was a ritual of restoration. Something warm, cleansing and natural entered the body to tell every cell, wake up, repair, begin again. Modern life replaced that wisdom with instant coffee, processed cereal and cold milk from a box. We lost the signal, and now our bodies are quietly dying earlier than they should. Imagine a woman named Claire. She's 56, works hard, sleeps late, eats whatever's fastest. Every morning at 9 she's already stressed. Carpool, meetings, noise. She hasn't eaten anything real since last night. By noon her skin looks pale, her hands shake, her energy crashes. She blames aging, but what's really happening is biological starvation. Her cells are screaming for the one natural element that resets the system every morning. She's not sick, not yet, but her body is walking toward decay. Slowly, predictably, one tired day at a time. The scariest part? You can't see it until it's too late. The dullness under your eyes, the stiffness in your joints, the afternoon fog. These aren't random. They're signals, tiny warnings that your cells are starving for a morning ritual that modern living erased. Scientists have a name for it, oxidative imbalance. It means your body is rusting from the inside out, like metal left in the rain. Each skipped morning, each ignored breakfast, each sugary coffee accelerates that internal rusting. And once it starts, there's no easy way to stop it. It's why some people seem to age overnight. They say, I just woke up one day and looked older. But aging doesn't happen overnight. It happens every 9 a.m., when you forget to give your body what it truly needs to survive. The fine lines, the fatigue, the slow metabolism. These are not just age, they're symptoms of slow, deliberate neglect. A daily death that begins not with disease, but with a missing ritual. And here's the irony. Your body doesn't ask for much. It doesn't want expensive creams, surgeries, or supplements. It wants something pure, something warm, something alive, something that wakes your organs and tells your blood to move again. That's how your body stops dying. That's how it begins to live. But most of us never listen. We reach for our phones before our hearts, caffeine before oxygen, stress before stillness, And then we wonder why we feel exhausted by 10 a.m. Every single day you skip this sacred moment, your body pays the price. Your liver slows, your gut stiffens, your blood thickens. The energy that should go into repair goes into survival instead. Your body stops rebuilding. It just tries to get through the day. That's not living. That's slow, deliberate dying disguised as a busy life. So when you think of 9 a.m., don't think of meetings or traffic or deadlines. Think of it as the hour of life or death. The moment your body decides whether to begin restoring itself or begin breaking down. Because every day you ignore that moment, the quiet decay continues. And one day it's not just tiredness or dull skin anymore. It's something worse, something irreversible. And it all began the morning you decided to skip the one thing that could have kept you alive. Most people don't realize this, but your body doesn't age simply because of time. It ages because of inflammation. Tiny fires that burn inside your organs every day, eating away at your energy, your youth, your clarity. Those fires start the moment you wake up dehydrated and unbalanced. And there's only one thing that can extinguish them before they spread. A warm, natural morning elixir your body has been waiting for since birth. It's not a pill, not a detox juice, not something you buy from an ad promising miracles in a bottle. It's something your grandmother probably used without ever calling it medicine. A simple, ancient combination that restarts the body's healing process before disease can even begin. Warm water, a slice of lemon, and a pinch of turmeric, mixed and taken at 9 a.m. before anything else touches your stomach. It sounds too simple, doesn't it? But simplicity is nature's genius. That golden mix is a biochemical spark. Lemon activates digestion and wakes up your liver, the organ that filters your entire bloodstream. Turmeric, glowing and earthy, carries curcumin, one of the most powerful natural anti-inflammatory compounds known to science. Together, they do something extraordinary. They flush toxins, clear your gut, thin your blood, and signal your cells to repair instead of defend. In that single warm cup, your body finds balance again. Acidity neutralizes, oxygen floods the blood, and your energy stops dipping before noon. When you drink it slowly, something happens almost immediately. Within minutes, the brain's fog begins to lift, your stomach feels lighter, and your heartbeat steadies. It's not caffeine, not a rush. It's harmony. Your system shifts from survive mode to thrive mode. The cells that were starving for a morning command finally receive it. Your metabolism kicks in, fat begins to burn instead of store, and your internal temperature stabilizes. It's like the body exhales after holding its breath all night. Now imagine this as a ritual, not a quick gulp, but a moment of connection. You stand in your kitchen at 9 a.m., sunlight pouring in, steam rising from a small cup of golden warmth. You take a breath before you sip. The heat wakes your tongue, the citrus cuts through the night stillness, and the turmeric paints your body from the inside with quiet fire. This is not breakfast, it's resurrection, the simplest act of nourishment that stops the body from drowning in its own toxins. For years, people ignored it. Modern science replaced natural rhythm with convenience, pills, and slogans. But now, even researchers are admitting what ancient healers always knew. Your body doesn't need chemicals to heal. It needs a trigger. And that trigger happens every morning when warmth, citrus, and spice meet in perfect balance. It's not a supplement, it's a message, a signal to every cell. Wake up, cleanse, rebuild. Most of the fatigue people feel, that heavy slump between breakfast and lunch, doesn't come from lack of sleep or aging. It comes from the liver struggling to clean a bloodstream, still thick with the remains of the night. When you take this golden drink at 9 a.m., it's like giving your liver a soft reboot. It clears the leftover waste, balances blood sugar, and helps every organ operate in rhythm again. The result? natural energy that lasts for hours, skin that looks alive again, and a mind that stays calm instead of collapsing into mid-morning chaos. Turmeric itself has been used for thousands of years in Ayurvedic medicine as a natural protector of life. It shields the body from decay by stopping the micro-inflammations that silently destroy tissues. Combined with lemon's vitamin C and warm water's gentle hydration, it creates the perfect environment for cellular repair. No fancy products, no marketing magic, just pure, living chemistry between you and the earth. And while people chase anti-aging creams, surgeries, and complicated diets, the secret sits right there in your kitchen. 1 lemon, a teaspoon of turmeric, a pinch of black pepper to help your body absorb the curcumin. That's all it takes to slow down the decay that began years ago. This golden ritual doesn't just cleanse your organs, it rewires your morning. It teaches your body that healing isn't complicated. It's a choice, repeated every day, exactly when your cells are ready to respond. The first sip may feel small, but to your body, it's the difference between exhaustion and renewal, between decay and defense. When that warm, golden mix slides down your throat at 9 a.m., something ancient stirs inside you. A whisper from every cell that says, "Thank you for remembering me." At first, nothing feels different. The mornings come and go, the world spins at its usual speed, and you take your golden drink at 9 a.m. like it's just another task to check off. But then, one morning, something subtle happens. You wake up before your alarm. There's no heavy head, no dull ache in the joints, no stiffness pulling you down. You stretch, and your body feels lighter, as if someone quietly turned off the weight you've been carrying for years. The mirror doesn't lie either. Your skin seems softer, the eyes clearer. A glow that no cream could create begins to rise from under the surface. This is what happens when your body remembers how to live. The fog that once covered your mornings lifts. You don't rush to coffee anymore. Your energy feels steady, calm, natural. The breath flows deeper, easier. The same woman who once felt decades older than her age now moves with quiet confidence, like her body has finally forgiven her for all the years she ignored it. That's the beauty of healing. It doesn't shout, it whispers softly but powerfully through every fiber of your being. When your cells start repairing at the right time each day, your entire system begins to synchronize. The liver cleans, the gut resets, the heart pumps smoother. The inflammation that made you tired, anxious, and puffy slowly fades away. Even your thoughts clear. No more morning panic, no racing heartbeat before work. It's as if your body stops fighting you and starts working with you again. That's what this ritual does. It rebuilds the trust between you and your body, one 9 a.m. at a time. Claire, the woman who once dragged herself through mornings, now wakes with purpose. She prepares her golden elixir like a ceremony, slow, mindful, grateful. She watches the lemon slice drop into the warm water, hears the soft fizz as it releases its oil, stirs in the turmeric, and watches it swirl like liquid sunlight. Each morning, that small cup becomes her prayer for life, not in the spiritual sense, but in the purest biological one. She's not chasing youth anymore, she's protecting it, and her body rewards her with vitality she thought she had lost forever. Within weeks, the changes move deeper. Her digestion becomes smoother, her sleep sounder, her skin tighter. The swelling around her ankles fades, the afternoon headaches disappear. The cravings for sugar and caffeine melt away naturally. Her friends begin to ask what she's done, a new diet, a new doctor, a new product. But the truth is simpler than any of that. She finally stopped ignoring the hour when her body needed her most. She stopped letting her mornings kill her slowly. Every 9 a.m. becomes a reminder that survival isn't automatic, it's intentional. The body is a living organism that listens carefully to what you tell it, and when you feed it the right message, warmth, purity, renewal, it responds with grace. The science behind it is simple, but the effect is profound. balanced blood chemistry, lower stress hormones, steady metabolism, and a brain that finally feels like it's been given oxygen again. The greatest transformation isn't even physical, it's emotional, because when you reclaim your mornings, you reclaim control. You stop living in reaction to exhaustion and start living in rhythm with life itself. Your day no longer feels like a fight against time. It flows. You walk taller, think clearer, and move with quiet energy that makes people turn and ask, "What changed?" And the answer is always the same: everything. Everything changed the day you stopped letting your body die slowly and started giving it what it needed to live. The day you decided that 9 a.m. would no longer be the hour of decay, but the hour of rebirth. Because it's not about the lemon or the turmeric or even the water, it's about remembering that your body is waiting for you every morning, waiting for you to choose life. And when you finally do, when you choose to nourish it instead of neglect it, the world itself begins to look different. The air feels lighter, the colors sharper, and every heartbeat becomes a quiet promise that you are still alive, fully, beautifully, and agelessly alive.